I got along great. I mean, until COVID, I had a great relationship with China, and I was putting massive tariffs. I was saving our steel. You know, I put incredible taxes and tariffs on China, and I still got along great with them. They didn't like it. They tried to pretend it didn't matter. Oh, no, tax, we don't mind that. We don't mind that. But finally, after about a year, they said, you got to do me a favor. You're killing us with the tariffs. But I had a great relationship with President Xi, with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. You would have had a nuclear war. Had Obama's reign continued for another number of months, you would have had, he said that was the biggest event, that was the biggest problem that the world was facing and that our country was. Kim Jong-un had said, have you tried calling him? And actually they did 11 times, but he didn't want to meet. Kim Jong-un didn't want to meet with him, didn't like him, didn't want anything to do with him. Tough guy. It started off rough, remember that? I was saying, Little Rocket Man, you're not going to get on. And I was saying, Little Rocket Man, and he was saying, I've got a red button on my desk and I'm willing to use it. And I say, I have a red button too, and mine's bigger and mine works. And all sorts of things. It was very nasty. And then all of a sudden we get a phone call, they want to meet. And then I made the Olympics successful. Remember in South Korea, they were having the Olympics in 9 months. And nobody was buying a ticket because they didn't want to have missiles shot at them during the Olympic opening ceremonies. And they said, we'd like to participate in the Olympics. We'd like to have our teams go into the whole thing was crazy. And within one day, the entire Olympics was sold out. That was because of me. But we had really rough rhetoric. And I will tell you, I had a lot of people saying, this is getting really dangerous. But one day they called, they said, we want to meet. Then I had a meeting with them. I had 2 meetings with them. I got along great. We would have had that whole situation straightened out shortly after the beginning of my second term. Would have been straightened out. And now it's the opposite. Now he's shooting missiles all over the place, and he can't stand Biden. He hates him. He says very bad things about him, by the way. Very bad. But he doesn't want anything to do with him. He wanted nothing to do with Obama either. They tried to have meetings. He didn't want to meet. With me, he wanted to meet. And we got along great. I know a lot about him. I know, like, a lot about him. I don't want to say everything. I don't know everything about you, and I know you well, right? Not everything. I probably don't want to know everything. But I know a lot about him. And I got along with him great. We had no danger, zero danger. But now we have a big danger from North Korea. We have a big danger from Iran. We have a big danger from Russia. We have a potential of World War III.